be what I want to be. Kids, yes, you can be what you want to be. Just tune in every Saturday from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock and listen to Smart Brains. What do we have in store for you? The Brain Bee competition is a spelling bee competition where you can get to compete on the show. What else? The fun is there. We learn stories, different things, and the Yoruba segment where we learn about the Yoruba culture. So join F to the E to the I to the V to the A FEIVA with the flavor on Smart Brains. Trust me, I am going to make it a wonderful time for you. Join me from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. every Saturday on Solutions 939 FM and let's have fun together, kids.
Are you ready? Things you never knew before. Now I before E except after C. And what 2 plus 2 makes 4. Now I'm gonna teach you all about it. Sit yourself down and take a seat. All I gotta do is repeat after me. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. Come on, let me just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Reading, writing, arithmetic are the branches of a learning tree. But without the roots of love every day, girl, your education ain't complete. Teacher's gonna show you how to get an A. Spell me, you, at the 2. Listen to me, baby, that's all I do. Shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. Shake it, baby. 1, 2, 3, baby. ABC, baby. Don't bring me, baby. ABC. That's how easy love can be. It's easy, it's like counting up to 3. Sing a simple melody. That's how easy love can be. Sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about.
ABC, easy like 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, A, B, C. That's how easy love can be. And that's how easy learning can be. Like I usually say every Saturday. Good morning, kids. How are you doing? Last week was a very fun and interesting time on the show because we had, celebrated our mothers. And I took you down to my own very state, which is Ekiti State, where we learned how to prepare pounded yam and ishapa soup. But today, we are using our imagination.
Sometimes when I'm feeling low, I know I can use my imagination. Come on now, imagine with me. Together we'll play happily when we use our imagination. Let's pretend this bed is a boat. Let's pretend that chair is a rocket ship. We can go anywhere we want when we use our imagination. We can fly to the moon, set sail on the ocean blue. We can be anything we wanna be when we use our imagination. Clap your hands, sing along with me. It's so fun to see what we can imagine. Come on now, imagine with me. Together we'll play happily when we use our imagination. Let's take a ride on our flying horse. We're headed to an underwater fort. Look, a tunnel on the ocean floor. Now we're back to my front door. Hey, there's a chipmunk waving from a tree.
Wanna come to my party?
When we arrive, what do we see? It's a chipmunk tea party. When we use our imaginations, we have so much fun. Come on, imagine with me, yeah. Come on now, imagine with me. Together we'll play happily when we use our imagination. Come on!
All right, part of our imagination is thinking, okay, I would like to travel somewhere for Children's Day this year. Part of the imagination could be, well, I want to have my own very bike. Part of the imagination could be, I want to buy my mom a car. But at this moment, my imagination is that we are in the gym. Right. And I think I want us to continue to imagine that we're in the gym every Saturday so that we are going to be warmed up for what we're going to learn on Smart Brains. My name is FEIVA or Lauren Tola. So have your gym kit ready. Probably you have, just imagine that you have your sneakers, you've got your short, you've got your top, you've got everything ready for the gym. You have your gym equipment, everything is ready, and then you're ready to warm up. That is what we're going to use our imagination for today. All right, to warm up, please imagine that you already have all of these on. The kids, are you ready with me? Because I already have my sneakers, I already got my jersey, I've already got my shoes, I've already got my shorts, my trousers on, because I want to move my body and shake up everything. Maybe the sleep, you're just waking up, it's cold. Well, maybe not so cold, but at least it was cold on Thursday. So it's time for us to, have that wonderful session on radio. Are you ready? So have your mat, because we are going to be lying on the floor today. All right, do you have a mat or a cloth right where you are? Okay, so first things first, you need to lie, spread out the mat or the cloth, whatever it is, so that you won't get dirty, because we are doing most of our exercise on the floor today. I want you to do now is to lie on your belly. Yes, lie on your belly. Lie on your belly. Please lie on your belly. Lie flat, not with your back, your chest on the floor. Your mat is already on the floor. So please lie down. With your chest on the floor, I need you to put your hands, to put your hand on the ground and raise it up as though you want to do the push-up, right? You want to do push-up. That is what we're going to do now. Okay, so do you have it done? Right. 1 to 10, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Just relax a little bit. Rest. Give yourself a little bit of rest. Okay. Well, I know that was quite difficult, yeah, but it doesn't matter if you did it right or not. You have done your push-up. Good. So just take a deep breath, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good one. So now we want to exercise our legs. So lie on the floor with your back, and then as you want to sleep on your bed with your side, with your side. So lie on the floor with your left side. Good, very good.
Tunes.
Have you done that? You've already, okay, your left side. So what you want to do now is you want to raise your right leg up. You're lying on your left side and you want to raise your right leg up. So you're going to you raise it up. Yeah, I'm trying to do it here. I'm trying to do my own here as well. You're lying on your side, so raise your leg up. Yes, like that. Then we count 10 times. You raise it up and you bring it down. You are flat on the floor, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My leg. Oh my God. All right, count to 10 so you can rest a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all right, turn to your right side now.
Tunes.
Okay. So the same exercise we did on the left, you're going to do on the right. Are you ready for that? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Wow, that was. Woo! Okay. I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to give yourself a bit of rest. Alright, so lie flat on your back, kids. Raise both of your legs, as though you're sitting down. Just raise it up and put your hands behind your head. Yep.
Tunes.
Because you want to kind of raise your back up while the legs is, on the floor. So just want to do a quick stretch it. Okay, with your hand behind your head. All right, so we want to sit up. Do that.
Tunes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good one, boys and girls. So you can stand up and just stretch your body. Okay, when we come back, I know you must have been, ready to learn for today. We have the word of the week, and guess what? Someone is back, and yes, we'll be doing that as well. So just go and fold your mat. Don't leave it lying on the floor. Go and fold your mat. Go and, drop it somewhere. Have your book, have your pen, and take your seat because we're going to learn a lot on today's program. And yes, I'll be allowing you to call in so you can tell me what you've learned. And probably you can win something on the show this morning. Stay tuned to Solutions 93.9 FM. The program is Smart Brains.
wọ́n béèrè sọ fún wọn pé ó dá ẹ lójú èèyàn yìí ló jẹ́ má lọ fọ́ àwa fún ẹ ibikíbi tó àṣà mọ́ pa wá pẹ̀lú ẹ ìwọ ló ló ní pàdé FCMB wà fún ẹ. Ìwọ ló ló ní ọ̀la ti dájú jọ̀wọ́ má ṣọ̀lẹ pẹ̀lú FCMB ìwọ ló ló ní ọ̀la ti dájú jọ̀wọ́ má ṣọ̀lẹ dúró tán kò jẹ́ bàbá wọn tá tán síbẹ̀ ó pàdé o jọ̀wọ́ má ṣọ̀lẹ dúró tán ọ̀la ti dájú pẹ̀lú FCMB.
FCMB èmi àti pánkì mi.
Johnson A Nigeria Enterprises.
Johnson A Nigeria Enterprises. Oríṣiríṣi àràǹbádà furniture láti kó wọlé bíbà látòkè òkun. Àtàwọn tá à ń ṣe ńlẹ̀ yìí nílé ìtajà wa. Constable bed, complete set, dining set, kitchen cabinet, interior decorations, office furnitures wà lóríṣiríṣi. Lówó tí ò ga jara lọ. Ẹ kàn sí wa lónìí. Olú ilé ìtajà Johnson A Nigeria Enterprises wà ní shop number AA 18-20 Railway Shopping Complex off Alẹ́sìlọ́yẹ̀ Market Ìbàdàn. Ẹ̀ka wá wà ní shop number 8-11 Railway Shopping Line by Aládùbọ́sà Junction Ìyágànkù Railway Crossing Ìbàdàn. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ Way beside Odúwọ̀yè Filling Station Ìgbọ̀nà area Òṣogbo. Telephone 0706-225-2649 tàbí 0802-303-0550. Irúfẹ́ fọ́níṣọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá ń fẹ́ Johnson A Nigeria Enterprises ni ẹ ti wá rojú lówó.
Látọjọ́ tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rẹ̀ electronics níléeṣẹ́ R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures ẹni mo ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ àǹdáwó gbogbo ìgbà sórí àwọn electronics ìgbàrọ̀gbùdù. Ìwọ náà yéé mu lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì mọ́ kán yé tẹ́lẹ̀ bẹ̀rí ẹsẹ̀ electronics fún ọ. Ibẹ̀ ló ti rí àwọn televisions lóríṣiríṣi fridge àti freezer air conditioner àti gbogbo àwọn èlò yòókù tí ń lò náà tí wọ́n ń lò nínú ilé àbí lọ́fíìsì. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ agbaṣẹ́ṣe pátá R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures ni ẹ jẹ́ kán supply gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lò tó jẹ́ electronics ojúlówó ni tiwọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la tún ṣe installation á tún fún yín ní guarantee lórí àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa. Olú-iléeṣẹ́ R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures wà number 35 Ọba Adébímpé Road First Gbági Market Ìbàdàn. Showroom wọn wà ní number 10 Safo Building ládojúkọ Union Bank Lebanon Street nìbàdàn. Branch office wà ní number 3 Gbàdàmọ́sí Complex Ìwó Road nìbàdàn. 0803-325-0185 àti 0805-779-0041. débẹ̀ confam làwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa.
Ojú ti là tọmọdé tàgbà ló máa yí sólà wọn náà wòye tó fi ń repo sínú jẹnẹrétọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ ọ̀hún epo dísẹ́ lómi ìdó ń gbèsè wòye tó fi ń sáfìsẹ̀ tó bá dẹnu kọlẹ̀ ó ṣáà ti ń gbọ́ nípa Novesola iléeṣẹ́ tó mójúlẹ́jà sólà tó ń lágbára oòrùn iná sólà tí kì í ṣe dákúdájí iná rẹ̀ kì í jáde nítàn mọ́ Novesola tó ń yọni lọ́fìn ooru àbáàdì àti kíkùn yomoyomo ẹ̀fọn ẹ̀yin iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá ọlọ́fíìsì kéékèèké ilé ìtura ilé ìgbafẹ́ ilé ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo nílé lóko lódò lẹ́yìn odi tó fi dórí ilé ìwòsàn sólà lẹ nílò nírú àsìkò yìí o èròjà Novesola ń bẹ nílẹ̀ bìbà lówó tẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ̀ solar panel inverter battery tó lálòpẹ́ kárin kése solar kit solar generator tó ń fúnni lágbára iná solar bore system tó ń fami nínú kànga solar street light solar fan iná solar kéékèèké tó ń charge phone batteries gbàgbára bá ṣe ká ni o àròyé kò síná tó ìrọ̀rùn ni wọ́n fúnra rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú solar pè wọ́n bọ̀ nílò solar tàbí kàn sí wọn lọ́fíìsì wọn ń bàdàn Akíndélé plaza opposite Adamasegba stadium Èkó tẹ̀lú Ìbàdàn telephone 081-1799-8800 WhatsApp number 081-1799-8800 nírú àsìkò yìí Novesola lọ̀rọ̀ kan.
Solutions 93.9 FM Àwẹ̀ní House Òkè Àdó Ìbàdàn àwa lọ́nà àbáyọ.
Keep it 93.9.
Shining, her feathers they glow. Now the jungle is smiling, 'cause our baby's home. Can you feel what I feel? The day has come at last. Our precious jewel has returned. I'll be the first to say welcome back. Oh, welcome back. said, welcome, welcome, welcome.
You're listening to Smart Brains. My name is Precious Omoyegun. I am 6 years old. Let's learn on Smart Brains.
Sometimes when I'm feeling low, I know I can use my imagination. Come on now.
Welcome back. Well, we are still using our imagination this morning. And yes, we are going to, imagine ourselves coming back from our school and then we are in front of our house. Can you just imagine that for me? Yep. Yeah.
Ding dong goes the bell. Yes, yes, you hear it well. Ding dong, come on in. Welcome to my house. This is the room with the sofa in. Warm and cozy, come on in. Look, this is my house. Here I feel at home. This is the kitchen where we eat and sit down with the family. Look, this is my house. Here I feel at home. Ding dong goes the bell. Yes, yes, you hear it well. Ding dong, come on in. Welcome to my house. This is the shower and that's the bath. Here you can wash, splash and laugh. Look, this is my house. Here I feel at home. This is my room and that's my bed. All my soft toys live in there. Look, this is my house. Here I feel at home. Ding dong goes the bell. Yes, yes, you hear it well. Ding dong, come on in. Welcome to my house. Ding dong goes the bell. Yes, yes, you hear it well. Ding dong, come on in. Welcome to my house. These are my bricks, that's my clay. The puzzle and the puppets we can play. And when we're finished, when we stop, we put everything back in the box. Ding dong goes the bell. Yes, yes, you hear it well. Ding dong, come on in. Welcome to my house. Ding dong goes the bell. Yes, yes, you hear it well. Ding dong, come on in. Welcome to my house.
Welcome to my house. And I want to say that there are so many things that you can find in your home. You have furniture, you have the television, you have probably you see things in the kitchen like the pot, you have spoons, you have knives, you have turn and stick. Well, if you go to your room, you see your bed. What are the things you think you can find? Help me think about it. Yes, you have your shoes. What other thing? Oh, okay. So I said earlier that someone is back, and that is what we'll be talking about today. Mademoiselle Taiwo is back on radio. So everyone who loves French, today on French on Radio, we'll be going through things, objects in the house. As she said, house is la maison. Like, yep. So we're going to the French class right this moment, and then we're going to the word of the week. It's very important. Stay tuned. What are the objects in the house? Please write it down because I'll be asking you these questions as we proceed on the show.
Bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue. Welcome to French on Radio with Mademoiselle Taiwo. Ça fait longtemps tout le monde. Such a long time. How are you doing? I have really missed you. A beautiful Saturday morning to you. How are you doing? Bon Samedi. Happy Saturday to you. How are you doing? Has been the long break from French. You've not heard from Mademoiselle Taiwo in a while. All right. How are you doing? But no worries. I'm back and better. So, Friends on Radio with Mademoiselle Taiwo is back again. And of course, we'll continue from where we stop. So, welcome everyone. Soyez la bienvenue to French on Radio with Mademoiselle Taiwo, a fun segment of the show. It's a French segment of the show, and of course, we have and learn French in a fun way. So, I hope you've not forgotten the things I taught you before I left for the break. Anyways, we're going to do a recap quickly. I remember teaching you should we start from the first topic. We did salutations, we did greeting, we did numbers, we did alphabet, we did some basic expressions, and of course, we did objects in the classroom. And that was always stopped, objects in the classroom. If you still have your notes, I know you'll be opening right now to confirm what I am saying. And of course, today we're going to be moving on to objects in the house. Yes, objects at home. We've done objects in the classroom, and we're going to be doing objects at home. And I told you the last class that some of these things we're learning is to be able to gather more vocabularies. It's called vocabulary in French. So you can know if I ask you what's pencil in French, you can tell me. If I ask you what's biro, you can say it's le stylo. If I ask you that okay was your bag in French, you can say is le sac. Some of those things are you building up your vocabulary in French. So I want you to go over your notes now and write something down as I'm about to write it. You don't have to get the correct pronunciation immediately, but if you can just write it down the way I'm pronouncing them, you would be able to get them at the end of the class. And of course, I would revise as always. But before we go to the class, you know how we do it. If you've not picked up your pen, picked up your book, and you're ready to learn French, then we're not starting the class. So if you have not done that, I'll give you a few seconds. Pick up your pen, pick up your book, and be ready to learn French in a fun way. Are you ready? Because I am ready. Okay, so that's very good of you. Thank you so much for picking up your pen and your book, and you're ready to learn. So, objects in the house. Objet dans la maison. Objet dans la maison. Okay, so remember before the last lecture, I told you that in French we have three articles. We have one that we use for feminine, masculine, and of course the plural form. I told you the les is the plural form. I told you lo is masculine and la is feminine. So for every word you see me use la for, it automatically means they are feminine in French. For every word you see me use lo from, it automatically means they are masculine. And for every word you see me use les, which is lay for, it automatically means they are plural form. And then we have the one that has the silent, we call it L apostrophe in French. As we go on, you would be able to learning. I will still teach you those ones, but for pronunciation's sake, that's why I'm letting you know these three articles plus one extra, which is the L apostrophe, is usually used for any words that has silent H. Okay, so let's get into objet dans la maison, object in the house. So number one, le trap, that's the bed lining. Le trap, Lestraps, le trap, that's your bed lining. Then we have l'horloge, that's L apostrophe HORLOGE, lodge, that's your wall clock, We have la plante, that's your plant the one you put on the table to beautify the house. La plante, L-A-P-L-A-N-T-E, la plante. We have lo tapis, lo tapis. That's your rug, or you call it carpet, what you put on the floor to make the sitting room floor more beautiful. And it's spelled Letapis, Letapis, lo tapis. That's your rug or your carpet. Then we have la télévision, la télévision, Levision, la television. That's your television, where you watch your cartoon, where you watch your animations. La television. Then we have lovas, 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 Levase, lovas. That's your flower vase, where you put the plant I'm talking about, your the flower vase you put on the table, on the dining table, in the sitting room, maybe anywhere in the house, just to beautify it. Low vase. Then we have la télécommande, la télécommande, la télécommande, and it's spelled Latelecomande, Latelecomande. That's your remote control, the one you use for the television, the one you use to tune in from your cartoon to another cartoon, or your Tom and Jerry, whatever it is. So La Telecommand is what you use to tune in your television set to different stations, or whatever it is you want to listen to. And we have La Radio, La Radio. That's your radio, and it's spelled Laradio, Laradio, La Radio, La Radio, the one you listen to. Then we have La Lampe, La Lampe. That's your lamp, the one you used to see, and it's spelled Lampe, La Lampe, Lampe, La Lampe. Then we have La Clé, La Clé, La Clé. That's your key, the one you use to open the door. When mom says, "Give me the key," David, give me the key. It's called la clé. Key in French is la clé, and it's spelled Lacle. Lacle. So when I say, what are you holding, you can tell me, oh, Mademoiselle Taiwo, I'm holding la clé. I'm holding a key. I'm holding a key. And then we have la fenêtre, la fenêtre, la fenêtre, la fenêtre, and it's spelled Lafenetre, Lafenetre, la fenêtre. And that's your window, the window in the house is called la fenêtre in French, la fenêtre. And then we have la porte, la porte, la porte, la porte. Laporte, Laporte. That's your door in French, la porte. So when I say, where are you standing, you want to tell me I'm standing at the door. La porte, la porte. I am at the door. La porte, la porte. Qui est la porte? Who is at the door? I am at the door. La porte. That's Laporte in French. La porte. Then you have your le canapé, le canapé, le canapé, le canapé, le canapé. That's your sofa, the one you put in the living room, and then you relax in the living room. It's called le canapé in French. That's your sofa. Then we have la amour, la amour. That's your wardrobe, where you hang your clothes. La amour, and it's spelled Laarmoire. La amour. That's your wardrobe. Laarmoire. Then we have la tableau, This one is different from table. This one is the painting you have on the wall. The painting, maybe an art painting where they draw a big animal or where they draw something very fine and then you hang it in the living room. It's called le tableau. That's your painting, le tableau. And then we have tiroir, that's your drawer. Your drawer, maybe where you do your assignments, tiroir, and it's spelled Tiroir. 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 And then lastly, we have your l'ampoule, 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 l'ampoule. L apostrophe AMPOULE. L apostrophe AMPOULE. That's your light bulb. Your light bulb is called l'ampoule in French. And together, where all of these things is found is called la maison. That's a house. House in French is la maison, and it's spelled LAMAISON. La maison. La maison. I hope you get it. So let's go over it again. Le trap, that's your bed lining. Le trap, your bed lining. L'horloge, that's the wall clock. L'horloge. La plante, that's the plant you have in the house to beautify the house. Any green plants around the house. You have le tapis, that's your rug or your carpet. You have la télévision. La télévision, that is television. You have le vase, that's your flower vase, the one you put on the table or in the dining. Then you have la télécommande, that's your remote. La télécommande, that's your remote control used for the television. Then you have la radio. La radio. You have la lampe. La lampe, that's your lamp, the one you used to see, you used to write your assignment at night. Then you have le tableau, that's the painting on the wall. The painting on the wall. Then we have la armoire, that's your wardrobe where you hang your clothes, where you put your shoes and everything. Then we have la canapé, that's your sofa where you sit in the living room, your sofa. Then we have l'ampoule. L'ampoule, that's your light bulb. Your light bulb, the one that gives light. When you say, oh, there is light, your light bulb. Then we have la clé. La clé. La clé. La clé, that's your key. The key. The key. What are you holding? You are holding la clé, your key in French. Then you have la fenêtre. La fenêtre. La fenêtre, that's the window. That's the window in French. Your window in French. And we have la porte, that's the door. La porte, that's the door in French. La porte, where are you standing? I'm standing at the door. The door in French is la porte. And we have tiroir, that's your drawer. Your drawer, it can be the drawer of your table where you write your assignment or whatever it is. And of course, where all of these things can be found is la maison, and that's the house. La maison. So house in French is called la maison. And yes, that is everything about objet dans la maison, object in the house. I hope you've been able to jot something down, and of course I know you're a good student. You would always go over your notes to learn the pronunciation. Once again, you learn how to write them and you learn how to pronounce them. Thank you so much for joining me after a long time. I really enjoyed the class and I hope you do. I love you. Until next class, when I see you again, remain keep being good students that you are, and I'm proud of you, and I'm very sure you'll be proud of yourself. Till next class, and I see you again. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup.
Dans ma maison, il y a des chambres with a kitchen and many more. La cuisine, where I eat all my food. La cuisine, it's where I cook up all my treats. La chambre, where I play with toys and sweets. In my room I play with toys. C'est ma chambre, my little joy. C'est ma chambre, where I play with toys and sweets. In my room I play with toys. C'est ma chambre, my little joy. C'est ma chambre, c'est ma
French with Joanna.
Et puis dans ma maison il y a encore le salon. Un lieu que j'adore with comfy seats and a rug so soft. It's where I unwind, no worries aloft. Le
La cuisine. It's where I cook up all my treats. La chambre, where I play with toys and sweets. And in la maison, there's
La porte, the door. We have la télévision. We have that's the TV. You also have all the things in the home. Welcome back to Smart Brains on Solutions 93.9 FM. I think you've learned something today. Should I try and take you through some of the things that Mademoiselle Taiwo actually said today? The trap, we have the bed lining. We have that's the wall plant, the wall clock. I beg your pardon. We also have la plant. That is the plants that we have, in the house. And then she says on the middle of this, yes, lovers, right? That's the flowers. We have a lot of things. La radio, la claire. If you remember, key. I'm not a French person, but Mademoiselle Taiwo has taught you that. So write down the numbers. When we come back, we are going to have this. So let's move to the word of the week. The word of this week is contentment. Contentment. For Yoruba speakers, ọ̀rọ̀ ṣèyí ni ìtẹ́lọ́rùn.
Tunes.
Contentment. 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 CONTENTMENT.
If you're happy and you know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Alright, the word contentment means to have happiness. It's a state of happiness and satisfaction. Okay, so this is it. Let me paint a scenario. In your school, someone's mom brings or gives David brings plenty snacks to school, and your mom gives you so little, and you're not satisfied because the snacks you have is not as much as that of David. Please, you just have to be satisfied with what your mom gives you. If you're not satisfied, you might become envious, you might become jealous, and because you're not satisfied, you're not content with what you have, you might want to steal. And remember what I usually say, it's not nice to steal what doesn't belong to you. It's not nice to, want someone else's belongings and want to make them yours. Contentment means to be satisfied. It means the state of happiness, the state of having, just satisfied with what you have. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't work harder. You can't say you're content with the grades that you have because you need to work harder. Okay, you have 25, I know the pass mark is 50, and then you say you're content with that 25. No, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is for you to be good and for you to be able to afford things in life, you work harder and you work hard to get to that 50, from 25 to 50, and then you can move upwards to like 70 and then to 100. There is a story of Sade. Sade is, one lady who was content with what she had, but something happened to her. What is it? We'll be back.
Once upon a time, there lived a very rich man in a village who had two daughters named Shade and Bidemi. Shade was his first daughter from his first wife, who died many years ago, whilst Bidemi was his second daughter from his second wife, Folu. One day, the rich man was very sick and decided to share his properties. So, he called his two daughters and asked them to choose between two portions of land. Shade, being the first daughter of the man, stood up to choose her own portion of land first when her stepmother, Folu, interjected and ordered her own daughter, Bidemi, to choose first. Bidemi chose the very beautiful portion of land with so many healthy crops and grasses, leaving the sparse land for her stepsister, Shade. Shade was so sad at what had happened, but her sick father consoled her and told her to take good care of the land as he passed on. Every morning, Shade would wake up early to go and till her land, whilst her stepsister, Bidemi, hardly did any work on her land because she was so lazy. Not long afterwards, Shade's land began to develop as her crops began to grow and filled up the once sparse land. One day, this was many months later, Shade came to her land to check on her crops when she saw a strange-looking young man standing in between her land and her stepsister's land. The man approached Shade and offered her some money to buy her land, but Shade declined the man's offer. The man then doubled the money he offered for the land, but still, Shade declined and told the man that she was not selling her land. Whilst they were having the conversation, Bidemi was eavesdropping and immediately approached the man and offered to sell her own portion of land. The man, seeing how desperate Bidemi was to sell her land, offered her an amount less than what he offered Shade, and Bidemi, without thinking through the offer, quickly accepted the man's offer and sold her land to him. She was relieved that she did not have to bother about looking after a land that she was not interested in at all. Bidemi and her mother squandered the money they got from selling the land, and soon later the money finished. One evening, while Shade was harvesting some of her crops, she saw a transparent rock in the ground. It was a strange-looking object. So she began to dig deeper and saw more of the transparent rock in the ground. Shade was so confused at this point, so she took the object home to show to Bidemi and her stepmother, Folu, to see if they knew what the object was. On sighting the object, Folu and Bidemi were clueless, so Shade decided to visit the village goldsmith to see if he knew what the stone was. Unknowingly to her, her stepsister Bidemi secretly followed her to the goldsmith's shop as she was curious to know what the rock was made of. Then she overheard the goldsmith telling Shade that the transparent rock was indeed raw diamonds worth so much money. Bidemi became so jealous and wished she never sold her land, and also wished she chose Shade's land too, as she believed that diamonds could also have been in her land she sold to the man. Bidemi got home and told her mother about the diamonds, and the both of them began to plan on how they would take over the diamonds from Sade. One morning, Sade was going to her land when she suddenly heard a loud cry for help from the bush. She hurriedly rushed towards the bush to see who needed help, but felt a large rock hit her head from behind. She screamed in pain as she fell to the ground unconscious. It was Bidemi and her mother Folu. They immediately dragged Sade into a hole that they had dug and buried her. They were now excited as Sade's land could now be theirs. Then they immediately went to Sade's land and began to dig for some more stones, but found none on their first day of digging. So they shared the land into portions and dug a portion a day so as to be able to dig around the land to find the transparent diamond rock. After a whole week of digging, they found a small transparent rock and they were so excited. They immediately went to the market to sell the rock to the local village jeweler, who gave them a huge amount of money for the rock. Bidemi and her mother Folu continued to exploit the land and never for once regretted their actions towards Sade. As days passed, Bidemi and Folu had made so much money from the diamonds and decided to look for the man that bought Bidemi's land to see if he would be willing to sell the land back to them. They asked around the village for the man that bought the land and were finally directed to the next village. The man was living in the neighboring village. So Bidemi and Folu went to the man's hut and requested to buy their land back. The man, on seeing them, told them that he would sell the land to them on only one condition, that they would have to pay 10 times the value of the land if he was to release the land back to them. And Bidemi and her mother deliberated on if they should buy the land back, as the amount the man wanted to sell the land for was the amount they had gotten from all the diamonds that they had sold from Sade's land. After several minutes, they agreed to buy the land and pay the man all the money they had. They were so excited as they could not wait to get more diamonds from the land. On the first day, they dug several portions of the land but found nothing. This they did on day 2, 3, and 4, and still yet they found no diamond. At this point, they had dug up all the land, but yet they found no diamonds. This made them weep, as they did not have any money left and no diamonds either. They decided to go back to the man that they had bought the land from to see if they could sell the land back to him again. But to their surprise, they saw Sade at the young man's house. They were in so much shock as they thought that they had killed Sade and buried her. What they did not know was that the young man saw them when they hit Sade with the big rock and buried her. So immediately they left the land, the young man quickly ran to save Sade and took her to his house. When Sade finally became conscious, she told the man the whole story and the reason why her stepmother and sister tried to kill her, and the young man was so full of rage. So, on the day that Bidemi and her mother visited the young man to buy off the land that Bidemi had sold to him earlier, the man saw it as an opportunity to take back all the money that they would have gotten from selling off Sade's diamonds, and that was why he sold the land to them for 10 times the initial price. Then, the young man gave Sade most of the money and only kept his own portion for the land. Also, before Bidemi and her mother approached the man to buy off the land. The young man had gone to the land to dig out all the diamonds on the land after listening to Sade's story, and he gave Sade some of the raw diamonds to thank her for opening his eyes to the treasure on his land. On hearing this, Bidemi and her mother Folu began to beg Sade for forgiveness as they saw that all their actions had backfired. The chief of the land soon heard what had happened and sent Bidemi and her mother out of the village on exile and warned them never to return to the village ever again. Soon later, Sade got married to the young man, and they both amassed great wealth together. The lesson to be learned from this story is that we should learn to be satisfied with what we have and not be jealous of what others own. Oftentimes, what we have might be a lot better, so we should always learn how to be contented, because contentment is the key to success and happiness, whilst greed is the root of all evil. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.
Okay, you just heard that story. Contentment is very important. Aside from that, I wanted to put something, let's learn something this morning. Whatever your hand findeth to do, do it well and with all of your might. Don't be lazy. Aside from being content, please don't be lazy. If you can double what you have now, it's going to be better. And most people will want to have what you have. So don't do odukokoro. Yes. Itelor ni babaiwa. I wish I could, open the phone lines this morning, but I have to go. We've learned so many things in French this morning. But, also learned about contentment, satisfaction. And I am about to say bye-bye. My name is FEIVA Olorotola. Catch you next week Saturday. Iteloro ononi babaiwa. Like we said, the word for today was contentment. In Yoruba, iteloro. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye. Bye.
Gbogbo etí tó ń gbọ́ mi àtọmọdé àti àgbà Ọlọ́run ló rán mi sí yín lórí ohun ọwọ́ mi ò tó máa fi gọ̀gọ̀ fà á yóò lẹ́yìn o ìtẹ́lọ́rùn òun ni bàbá ìwà èmi Títílayọ̀ mo wí tèmi ìtẹ́lọ́rùn.
Sórí wáyà yẹn 93.9 FM.
Ìtẹ́lọ́rùn jẹ́ ohun tó mú ní lọ́kàn le. Ìtẹ́lọ́rùn jẹ́ ohun tó mú ní lọ́kàn le. Bó bá lóhun gbogbo bó ní rárá wá máa yọ̀. Ohun tó ní ẹ wá tún máa dúpẹ́ f'Ẹlẹ́dùà.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n bó ṣe ń jálálá ó ń dùn yùgbàyùgbà ó wọnú kọ̀kọ̀ǹgọ́ sí ẹran ara lọ. Solutions 93.9 FM ilé àwẹ̀ ní òkè àdó Ìbàdàn. Àwa lọ́nà àbáyọ.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
This is News at Noon on Solutions 93.9 FM.
A beautiful afternoon to you. My name is FEIVA Oloruntola. In the